Hiya guys, Talon back with another Before You Buy. This time we're going to look at the Class 421. Now the Class 421, just to let you know, and the Class 422 are very similar trains. I personally find it a real shame they've never actually put these two together as a bundle, and I'll explain why a bit later on. But what I will have to say straight away is that I will have to be mentioning the Class 422 in this one, and with the Class 422 I will be mentioning this. So, what do we have? We've got a pretty reasonable model train, to be fair. This is only a £6 DLC. It's half the price of a lot of the other ones we've looked at in this series so far. This is the 4-coach variant. If I just scroll down here, there is also an 8-coach and a 12-coach. Only difference is it's basically this one multiplied 2 or 3 times. So yeah, I mean it's not a young model. It's one of the classics range, but you can see it's actually a fairly well modelled one. I love the livery on it. It's got some nice little dirt going on the front. All in all, it's not a bad one. Well, it comes in a few different variations, which we'll have a look at now. So here we go. Included in the main DLC, we have got the beautiful blue and grey BR livery, which I absolutely love, and we also have the rather classic and the one that I prefer, the Network Southeast. Both of them very well done liveries, so I can't really fault that. Bizarrely available separately is this one over here, which is the Southern livery. Now, I say bizarrely because on Steam it's available separately. I didn't buy it separately, it came included in the same pack for me, so I don't entirely know how I ended up with this. It's not one I've ever used, but yeah, it's safe. If you want to see the Class 421 Southern, this is it here. It's a fairly, I don't know, drab livery compared to the other two in some ways. You might prefer it, but yeah, so we have the Southern, we have the BR Blue Grey, and the Network Southeast. So the 8-dig, when you buy the 421 DLC, in particular the 422 DLC, the 4-big, you'll see that it says, how about combining the 421 and 422 to make an 8-dig? Essentially, it's a 421 and a 422 combined, and it works great. There's only a couple of catches, so if I actually make one now really quickly, this one here, so this is the 8, this is the 4 sig, so it's going to be combined with a 422, the 4 big, and there we have an 8 dig. The only catch that I've found with this, which isn't a huge deal, other than there being no scenarios included for an 8 dig, is that the 422, and this is why I said I have to mention it, is only available in one livery, which is the blue and grey. You can't actually make a Network Southeast 8 dig, which is a little bit of a shame. And this is a sort of theme with what we're going to be talking about on the 422 pack, especially as it's the same price as the 421 pack. It just doesn't come with any livery variations. It only has the blue and grey, so you just can't do anything Network Southeast with it. But yeah, if you want to, let's say, make an 8-dig scenario, I've actually made one. It's on the Steam Workshop. This is how you do it. As you basically just dink a 421 with a 422 behind it and give it some instructions, and it does make a very nice train. So behind here we have the 422. What's the difference? Well, that one's got 2 central passenger cars. This one over here, the 422's got a buffet in place. So they are very similar trains, and they do complement each other perfectly. So what I would say about the 421 pack is, yes, it's a £6 DLC or whatever that is in your local currency. However, combine the two for £12, which then puts it in the same price range as the rebuilt Light Pacifics, as the castles that we've looked at before. It gives you a lot of choice. It just doesn't come with scenarios. So in terms of scenarios, there's a bit of variation. For the BR pack, remember I said to you there's 2 DLCs. For the BR version, there's 3 standards for the Portsmouth Direct Line, which are these 3 here. Come on to Korea, if it loads. And there's also 2 more for this. With the Southern pack, which again technically is available as its own DLC, are these ones here. So you'll see it says EMU Southern. These are for London to Brighton instead. And this is my only drawback about this entire DLC, is that The scenarios are fine. However, you will just be passing other 421s, and it would have been so nice to actually have this and the 422 put together in its own DLC to actually have a bit of variety on the rails. So you could have actually had purpose-built 8 big scenarios. So you could have had 422s passing by you, that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, for £6, it's a very, very worthwhile DLC to have. It conjures up the bygone era of blue and greys. So what do we have? We have a £6 DLC, which in terms of Train Simulator is an absolute bargain. We got some really well modelled trains, we got a few livery variations, and to be fair, for the price it really is, especially if you're into the whole slam door era, it's one of the best DLCs that you can buy. So yeah, hope that helps guys, and I will see you for the next one.